So, what's your preference or attractions? Like in a partner, what are your preferences? What are your attractions?
Some money. No, but seriously though, so some type of status. Though, I'm be real. I'm not gonna lie. I used to just fuck with anything, but some type of status. Of course, it's all about the well-being of someone, but just have your shit. I can't explain this. I'm gonna let y'all say it so I can run off y'all.
I'll say like a big one is got to be goal oriented.
Yeah.
You got to have some type of goals or like drive within you. Like you don't have to want to be a billionaire or own your own company, but if you're like content, just painting, like and actually love your paintings and trying to I just want to see you do better within yourself, and I don't have to be not the crutch, but like that heavy anchor to pick you up and put you on the ship and get you where you got to go. Like, no, I need to see that there's some type of drive within you to your existence. If you're just existing, we're going to clash, you feel me, in some type of way because I can't just exist. I got too many plates on that I have to take care of.
Facts.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one when it comes to women, to dating, to friends, to everybody. I got to see you doing something with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's in the transition. I'm a bit more open-minded now. Now I actually have to entertain that idea of like, oh, what am I attracted to in another person? So I would say for me, just because I'm just so used to something, I'm open to like just about anything. And for me, in my position, I'm very self-sufficient. I can take care of myself, so I can be more of a person who's looking for a person and who they are versus like their financial situation or whatever, those kinds of things. I can go ahead, I put those things aside. I would like somebody who's on the same level financially as me, but then again, I don't need somebody who's on the same financial level as me. You don't really need to work for real. It depends on how we kind of like get along or whatever. That's kind of dynamic we have. I'm open to like a lot of stuff, so I don't want to go ahead and go into something and say like, all right, well, you got to be this, and this. It's like, all right, let's go ahead, let's get together, however we naturally connect, just how it's going to be, and it doesn't matter if, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily looking for a relationship, but if that's what it turns into, it's what it turns into. But then again, if we just kind of stay at the friendship level and that's where it stands, and that's where it is.
Yeah. So you just enjoying the journey at that point, just meeting people, just hey, yeah. I think that's how it should be. We have expectations sometimes when you meet people we're not supposed to. That fucks up everything. You ever meet somebody, you have like these high expectations for them. Just be friends with them at first and see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
I'm speaking to myself more so on that one. But yeah, to be honest, yeah.
But that's a lot of our society.
Yeah.
Over
as over like it's like hypersizing it.
Yeah.
It's still like no matter what it is, it kind of is like a letdown. And that I'm a big person for that because I'm just like a dreamer by nature. So it's always something that I do is almost like I have to make sure that I reel myself in for certain situations because I will write out the whole story. I'll write
too far ahead.
Fuck, I'll write a Disney fairy tale in here. Got a a whole storyline and a plot, the whole thing, and it hasn't even really been in the ground that long. I mean, but I'm like I said, I'm a dreamer, and I'm also a creator. So dreaming is a part of my is a part of my reality. It's something that I have to go through all the time. So it's just like being able to jump in and out of that into like actual reality, and then like the realities that I create for people to go inside.
Yeah.
Now, when you create that reality, do you like express this is what you're thinking of, or you just kind of keep it to yourself and hope that it kind of transitions into that?
Well, sometimes it kind of happens. I think, like as a creator, sometimes you might have a blank canvas, right? And so you don't know exactly what's going to come out. You just have like a palette of colors. So let's say you're making a painting. You have your palette of colors here and you have your canvas. You might start out with a pencil and do some sketches, kind of figure out a phrase, like get you like a good, solid foundation of what you want to do. But at the end, it's not going to exactly turn out how you wanted that picture. Where maybe you ran out of a color. Maybe you messed up and went over a little too far on the lines, and now you have to make edits and touch up. So, maybe in the process of moving it, some of the weather, and it kind of changed the color. Whatever. Things change. But having kind of the idea of knowing that creating realities is a part of that is going to be unknown. But having a kind of a guide or a goal, I want this to feel warm. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try my best to use browns, reds, oranges, yellows, deep blues, things like that to make it feel warm. Those colors, just all those kind of shit.
Got you.
I agree.